Hi, good evening. Okay. What's your person thinking? My viewer's person. Not my viewer. What you're searching for may not be what you truly want. The truth is more complicated than you think. I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. There are no real secrets in this world. Okay. What you're searching for may not be what you truly want. This person. What you truly want. Maybe a decision that your person made because they thought they wanted that direction is actually something that's caused them more sadness and pain than what they would realise that they thought they would actually feel and go through in losing you. This person has kind of broke their own heart by walking away from this connection. Now they're feeling stuck, don't know which direction to turn to. Trying to move forward, but they're finding it very difficult to let you go. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Aries and Gemini. I feel like they weren't emotionally available to you. Maybe they wore a mask. They didn't show any emotion when it came to this connection, which possibly was part of the reason that there was this disconnect between the two of you. This person walked away or pretended they didn't care, and that mask has actually made them lose you in the end. And it's not something that they actually want, and I think they've come to realise that in this time of separation. The truth is more complicated than you think, my viewer's person. What does that mean? They feel that you have painted a picture of them in your own mind, that your gut feeling is telling you that this person is no good, that you've come to that realization about them. But they feel that that's not their true self. The mask they was wearing was stopping you from seeing who this person truly was and how much they actually did feel for you. So to them, the truth is more complicated because they can actually offer you more than what they were actually offering to you in this connection. Yeah, they know that they made you feel like they weren't fully choosing you. That they took you for granted and that they could have offered you more, but they chose not to. The mask that they was wearing was keeping them safe. They didn't show any vulnerability at all when it came to you. Yeah, look, I pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams. This person did not show you how much they felt for you when they was in this connection with you. Pretend I don't care, but I see you in my dreams to this person. Strong Scorpio energy with this reading. Yeah, they've tried to let you go. This person's tried to let you go, but they can't. They just can't. It's like they're still avoiding this connection though. Something's blocking them from... So yeah, I pretend I don't care, but I see you in a dream. So they do care, but they're not showing that to you. It's like they're resisting, like they're avoiding that. Maybe it's more of they don't know how you will respond if they came back in, so the not knowing is better than you rejecting them. Yeah, they feel quite powerless within this situation. They don't know which way to turn. They don't want to come in. They want to come in properly if they're going to. They don't want to have this, maybe they had quite an arrogant persona before and they don't want to come in like that again. They know that they need to come in correctly if they're going to make this work with you. They see you as a missed opportunity currently. They feel that you're emotionally unavailable to them now, that you've closed this out. There are no real secrets in this world. No real secrets in this world. There are no real secrets in this world. Can you see how this mask is cracking? It's breaking. This person is at their breaking point when it comes to you. They've tried to let you go, but they can't. They have more emotional feelings for you than you could ever imagine, which is why you think they don't care, because they've never shown you that side of them before. They know that. The mask is finally slipping. They see you as their soulmate, their forever. They know that you've been patient with them. They want to come in and offer you something stable, but it's a slow energy because they want to do it right. They don't want to come in too hasty. They want to be able to be that person who you can rely on. More for that. More for that. Yeah, they've reflected on their own behaviour here. If there's been distance for a while between you, this person hasn't been looking for anything else. This person has literally been reflecting on their own actions. They've been healing. They have found some inner truths about themselves, and they are fully aware that they have been emotionally cut off from you. They honestly feel as though you've closed the door on this fully, which is why it's taken this person a long time to come back in. They're very confused. They don't know which way to go. They don't know how to come back in. But they want to. This person has healed. Does my viewer want this person back? I'm not sure whether you can trust this person. Their behaviour caused a massive imbalance within this connection. It stopped a natural progression from happening. You're quite wary about this. I think if this person approaches you, you're gonna want to know that things have changed. I don't think you're going to be a person who's going to be like, oh, they've come back to me, oh. You're going to be like, okay, you want this now. What's changed? Why did you behave like this when you actually had me in your life? What's took you so long to approach me? What have you been doing in the meantime? What have you been juggling in between? You're going to have some questions. Maybe this person, how will they respond to this? How will they respond to that? It might possibly put that mask back up temporarily. If this is an avoidant person, then that pressure could possibly push them away. However, you are allowed to have your needs met. And if this person really wants to show you that they're emotionally available, then sometimes that means uncomfortable conversations have to be had. And it can't just be one-sided. They can't come back in and have it all their own way when they've hurt you, when they've not been there, when they've not shown you that stability that they should have shown you in the first place. You have a right, if there's been space here, to ask why they're coming back. What are their intentions here? Because you have to protect yourself too. You have every right to do that. And at the end of the day, if that's what's going to push this person to run again, do you want that? Do you want that type of energy in your circle, around you? Probably not. Anything else here? This person hurt you a lot, probably more than once, with how they behaved. However, what you don't see is that this person has changed and is willing to try and be more open with you. That's what you don't see. So it's entirely up to you. But this person knows that you're their person. And whatever your reaction will be here, they have changed their ways. It might not be fully, but it might be just enough for you to give this person another shot. But it's your choice. I'm just the messenger. I hope this helps.